Coming up tonight on the local game, we'll dissect the first week of the men's finals, plus late drama in the final round of the WNPL, and we will take a look at the next round of the finals of the local game. Plus a lot more still to come on tonight's episode of the local game. Welcome to the local game. It is a pleasure to have you back again. Only a few more episodes left for the season and it's a fun time. It's the finals series. It is great to have you on board. I'm Johnny Keko alongside Ali Atkins. Good to have you back, Ali.
Thank you. Always good to be back.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to dissect today. Late drama in your league in the Ghost Solar WNPL. We're going to talk about that last kick of the game, which changed the season for a couple of clubs. So heaps to get through. The final series for the men. There's so much to talk about today. Well, also, if you saw last week, our big announcement of the grand final show. Big shout out to our sponsors who get on board for that as well. 35 Sterling. Get yourself a coffee and breakfast down at 35 Sterling Street, Theberton. Great place to hang out all day. Also, AV Plus, if you got your events coming up, presentation nights, the audio guys, just for you, get in touch with AV Plus today, and also Macron Sports Hub Adelaide. And get ready for 2025 season, get in touch with Macron Sports Hub Adelaide today. And finally, if you need some entertainment, Shine Music and Entertainment, the home of Tom and Rose, Dance Electric, Electric Girl, and Tommy Tequila. They'll get the party started, and it's a great night of football talk we're going to have on the grand final show, covering all your leagues, including the Go Sunny Solar WNPL finals, the state leagues and NPL finals, and a lot more in store. There's a whole lot happening. All the co-hosts together. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm so excited.
You're going to be there.
I will be there.
Yes, it's going to be good. You could be there too. Only a couple of spots available, and the only way you can get that, you've got to follow 35 Sterling on Instagram. Get following them now, and they'll have updates on how you can do it. Next week's show will tell you exactly how you can get a chance to get a spot at the invite-only event. But you can watch it anyway. It's going to be on Thursday, the night before the men's grand final, and that whole weekend's going to be exciting. So I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good one.
It's going to be fun. Anyway, let's get into today's show. A whole lot to get through as well. Let's go straight into the hot topics. Topic number one. The football season's about to finish in the league's term, but the Summer League of Football 5s is kicking off. You can get yourself a team and get them together. You have done a league in the past, haven't you?
Yeah.
A competition. A team.
Yeah, I've played in the Football 5s at Service FM before. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a good thing to do in the off-season. A bit of fun. Yeah, I love it.
I've commentated it, but I've never actually played in a game. And, there's a bit of talk of a commentator's team coming together. We're just trying to come up with a name. I've given a couple of ideas, but I don't know if they've really passed it. So, but anyway, it's going to be fun, hopefully. I've eaten a lot of chavaps and gyros this season, so I need to work it off somehow.
Start your pre-season.
Yeah, exactly. Football 5s, get yourself a team, and it should be fun. Hopefully we can play some off-season players as well, which would be fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and also, if you need some other things to fill your time as well, Metro Stars got a new doco which launched last week. It's called Building Metro Stars. It's a documentary, followed them end of last year, and just how they've, during training and all that. It's a great insight to the club. It's a great insight to local clubs. It's good to see a club like Metro Stars putting that together. Yeah,
I love it. Like, such a great idea from them, and giving everyone else the opportunity to see like what goes on in the club is really cool. Yeah,
it is. It's great insight, and give it a watch if you can. It is fantastic to see clubs like this. Hopefully we'll see more of it, and we are seeing more of it. This is only one of a few that have been out already, so well done to them for getting on board with this. And also the final one, Matilda McNamara has signed with Adelaide United, a local favourite. She's going to be signed for this upcoming season, and a former teammate of yours.
Yeah, former teammate. I played with Matilda. I've played with Matilda for a while actually. She's a great girl. It's so good to have her back with the Reds, and I'm sure she'll have a great season.
Yes. What do you think the impact of her coming into the squad's going to have?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. It'll obviously just having another like South Australian player back will be nice. And then I think she'll bring a lot of leadership, a lot of experience. Now she's been playing in Europe for the past few years, so I think she'll be a standout in the back line for them.
Well, we can't wait to see. Looking forward to this upcoming season. Last year was a bit of a tough one, but hopefully this one can be a bit better for Adrian Stenter and the side. Well, let's head into the first results from the weekend. The week 1 of finals of the RAA NPL SA. Let's check out those results because there was some great football on the park for both these two teams. Marlborough Jets hosted LA United in what was a grand final repeat of last year, and Adelaide City hosted Comets, which was also a grand final repeat of a few years as well. So it is great to see these these four sides, come up against each other. But it was the home side in both of these two fixtures. So they got the job done. Marlborough Jets, though, they took the lead for most of the game, but that 68th minute, Ryan White is a great young player. He comes in and scores again, gives LA United a bit of hope, and then in the 90 plus 6 minutes, you get Jake Porter scoring the equaliser. Yeah. LA United have done that a lot this season, where they've come in late with a late equaliser, or they on the other side of the fence and they concede late. So the extra drama to the game, but it was a good game of football there from both teams.
Yeah, no, it was a really hard-fought match.
And Jesse Francesca penalty to get the win. Wow. Marlborough Jets moving through after extra time to the next round. But the other fixture as well is your club came against your brother, who's captain of Adelaide Comets. A tough game for you to support, but Adelaide City come away with a 2-1 win.
Yeah, they did. I'm really happy. I'm happy for the boys, not so much for my brother. But yeah, amazing from the City boys. Like what a fight! What a fight to get even to the finals from their start of the season, and they won it.
Yeah,
and they were the better team on the day, and yeah, they deserve to be there.
Well, Rafael Leai scores his second goal this season. Had a slow start, but he's starting to really show his impact in the squad. What's it been like for the side to have him now there, being as close as you are to the squad?
Yeah, I think the boys have really embraced him. Like he's really lovely, and yeah, he's really stepped up now, and he's shown in the crucial moments like he can help the team, and yeah, he's doing really well. I'm excited to see him in the next few games as well.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a look at the next round of the finals as well, which is leg 1 of the semi-finals. Well, Adelaide City now go on to play Metro Stars, and that's the game that Raphael scored his debut goal for Adelaide City. But they get to host them this time around, 5 o'clock this Saturday night. Metro Stars taking on Adelaide City down at Adelaide City Park, and also Marlborough Jets hosting Campbell Town City. Familiar foes there as well. They both played each other in the cup final, so both very exciting games. Which one are you looking forward to most this weekend?
I've got to say Adelaide City, right?
Well, I'm going to be down there commentating that game, so I'm looking forward to it as well. It's an interesting one. The final series, it's a 2-leg now semi-final.
Yeah.
So no away goals is how they do it now these days. So, which I don't really like. I like the old away goals.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know.
You don't like it?
No, I don't know. I like it better this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I like it because if it ends up in a draw now, it's void. But if it ends up in a 2-all draw and it's away goals, well, then the away team had the upper hand going into the second game. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, the game means nothing, and just need to win it in the second game. So, but this is how it's going to go. But we'll see how it does play out. I don't know. Sometimes they're not as exciting the first leg, but we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be I reckon the LA City one's going to probably be the more exciting of the two. But you never know. Marlborough Jets have a lot to play for as well, because last time they come up against Campbell Town City, they faced each other in that final round and pushed themselves down to third, so had to play the hard way. But we'll keep up to date with all the scores this weekend on FSA Leagues. You can watch all the games live. And can't believe it. We're only 2 weeks away from the grand final.
We're so close to the end. I can't. It's like it's been a long road, but it's also come so fast.
Yes, it has. It certainly has. Well, don't go anywhere. On the other side, we'll dissect the state leagues and also the Go Sunny Solar a bit later on in WNPL, because there was a lot of late drama in that one. Don't go anywhere. It is the local game.
Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
Presentation night looming? It's been a long season, you deserve a break. Let AV Plus elevate your corporate events with exceptional audio. Relax, recharge, and let them take care of the sound. AV Plus, your audiovisual experts. Welcome back to the local game. It is a lot more to get through with the state leagues now. We're going to talk about that in a second, but the grand final show coming up very soon, in a couple of weeks' time. All thanks to 35 Sterling, down in 35 Sterling Street, Theberton. AV Plus, your audio experts, Shy Music and Entertainment, and also Macron Sports Hub Adelaide. Well, a lot to get through. Let's go straight into the State League 1. Week 1 of the finals definitely produced some great entertainment. Well, from Cumberland United, they were hosting this week. Unfortunately, they did not get the win at home in front of their home support, but put up a good performance. But it was Matt Taylor, the captain of Salisbury United. He has got some incredible class, scoring in the first 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Wowee. That was an opening start from him that was incredible.
Yeah, killed it.
Yes, and then backs it up with another goal, not even just over a minute.
A minute later.
Yes, but the hat-trick will be one of the quickest hat-tricks, I reckon, this season. 22 minutes, opening 22 minutes. He's got the hat-trick. Alessia Croce, the commentator for that game, was creaming over. It was incredible.
Well, that third goal was pretty good. That was an amazing finish, that third one.
Yeah, so absolute class from him. Got them the win. There was a late resurgence from Cumberland, but a little bit too late for them to try and make it back. A 50-minute goal from Harley Jepp, but the final one in the 90 plus 3 minutes, Joshua Swan. Bit too late for them to come back, but there was still that little bit of a chance, which made it a little bit of an exciting ending. But it was the other game as well that had some great goals, but there was also one player that stood out from that game as well. Just like Matt Taylor, it was Ricardo da Silva.
Ricky da Silva, what a quality player. Like, what did he get? 3 assists and a goal?
Yes.
Like, he's got to be one of the best players to play in Adelaide, honestly. At his age, like, he's incredible.
Yeah,
incredible.
40 years old, scoring some great goals. He's got a very good team around him as well, which is one thing that he's always had every time he was at West Adelaide a couple of years ago. This is his former side he played against, but he also had the likes of last season he was at Raiders as well. So he's always had really good players around him, being in a good squad, and that goal that he scored right at the end, the fourth one from the set piece, incredible, absolutely incredible. But the free kicks, almost a halfway line, and then sets it up for Kachavalani as well, and then the corner, all class. But can't give it. You got to give a little bit of credit to West Adelaide as well, with Wood scoring from the corner. Caught me off guard. I was commentating that game. I was not expecting it to go in straight from the corner, but well done to him, and also that ended up being a nomination for the goal of the week, so congrats to him on that one. So end of the road for West Adelaide, ends of the road for Cumberland United, but those other two go through to the next round, so good luck to them. Let's take a look at those fixtures for week 2 of the finals in the State League 2. So back home for the Adelaide Blue Eagles, who will host Playford City, and also Salisbury United hosting West Orange Bacala in the leg 1 of the semi-finals. So they will be hosting those this weekend. Will be exciting. Martin Sports Complex, great venue to watch football at, and also down in Salisbury at PSD Energy Park. Whilst Playford, though, they'll have a little bit of an upper hand. I saw the coach down there, Ben Moore. He was watching the game. His reserves team were playing prior against West Adelaide. They lost to West Adelaide in that reserves match in the finals. But now his team comes up against LA Blue Eagles, and he got to watch them last week, so has a little bit of an insight of what to expect. So check out those results this weekend. It's going to be exciting. That's all on FSA Leagues as well. There will be commentators on it as well. So that's going to be extra fun. It's good that we can finally, when there's a little less games, we can cover all the games. Something different from last year. So
are you commentating?
I'll be on the NPL.
Yes.
Yes, I'm on the NPL. So, but good luck to the commentators this weekend. Should be some exciting football down there. Let's take a look now at the State League 2 Week 1 results. Adelaide Uni get a great win this weekend as well. A 2-1 win. So gets them through to the next round against Eastern United. Great win for them. A penalty for the second, but unfortunate for the Eastern United, who also got a red card in the second half, and also their coach, Gabriel McCarge, got a red card as well. So sent off in that game. So you can tell how heated finals football gets. So that's all happened in that fixture. And also Northern Demons ended of the road for the Port Pirie side. Modbury Vista getting the job done 4-1 at home. So good luck to Modbury. Let's take a look at how those next round of the finals fixtures look for them as well. Hosting leg 1 will be Adelaide Uni against Cove FC, and also Modbury Vista hosting Pontian Eagles. I reckon their Uni Cove one's going to be interesting as well. Cove just knocked them out of second spot only in the last round of the finals, so I can only just imagine what it's going to be like in this first meeting in the finals for the two of them as well. So very, very exciting. Let's now move to the WSL, where the Premiers on the weekend got presented with their premiership. Congratulations again to Campbell Town City. Had it for the last few weeks. Well, dribbled. They've had it for the last few weeks. Just I'm salivating over the football at the moment. That's what it is. But they finally got presented in their final home game of the season. Congratulations to them. How excited are you to see them come up next year?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Adelaide City actually played them in a cup game earlier, and it was actually got a lot closer than I think anyone thought.
Yeah.
But they will be a good addition, and I actually think they'll be competitive, provided they can keep their squad together and maybe sign a few new players, a bit more experience there. I think they will be a good side, and it's good to have such a strong team, like a strong club back in the Premier League. Campbell Town obviously been around for ages, really strong club. It would be good to have them back.
Yep, it would be great to see them in the top flight, which it will be next year.
Yep.
And joining them maybe Vista. We'll find out, because this weekend has also got the playoff spot. So between Modbury Vista and Adelaide Uni, but we'll talk about it a bit later. Anyway, let's head to a quick break. On the other side, we'll talk Go Sunny Solar WNPL action. That's all coming up next. Don't go anywhere. It's all over again. Welcome back to the local game. Well, it's a lot to get through still. We got the Go Sunny Solar WNPL. Let's waste no time. Let's get straight into it. Well, on the weekend, the final round, round 18, there were some big results all round, and which I absolutely love. I can't get past when there's all simultaneous kickoffs. It makes it so much more exciting. And for that reason, we'll head into your game quickly.
Yeah.
Adelaide City, a 1-1 draw against West Torrens Bacalla. Not enough to maintain your spot in the finals. But how do you feel coming off the back of the final game of the season?
Yeah, disappointing for my team, Adelaide City, just not making it into the finals. With our draw, we needed to win. But yeah, I still think we had some heights this season that we hit. And now we just look to next year. And for the rest of this now, I can watch as a spectator the rest of the final series, which is also all right. I obviously prefer to be playing, but yeah, it is what it is.
And the other games that were exciting, we're going to talk about the next two, which are the two that meant the most for relegation.
Yes.
Going into this final round, Uni were 1 point below Sturt, and in that relegation spot, all that needed to happen was the same result to happen in both games, or Sturt just needed to win their game as well, and they were so close to winning it as well. But when you got simultaneous games, it makes it so much more exciting. The game had ended down at Sturt, and at that point, they were 2-2. The Uni game was 0-0 still. Both drawn, which meant Uni were getting relegated. Last kick of the game, they come in and score to save themselves for the time being, but from that relegation spot and a cert drop into that final spot and automatic relegation, the hearts would have dropped down at a Carigna reserve when they saw that result. But how amazing was that ending?
Yeah, this is like one of the best things about football. Like it's so exciting. Like when we see things happen like this, obviously heartbreak for Sturt, and they would obviously be feeling that. But yeah, it's crazy.
So it is crazy. Literally the last kick of the game was the ball rolled over and ended up being a goal for Uni. So and the game it came in as well, which was incredible. Adelaide Comets as well.
Exactly.
So
that's like
maybe they took their foot off the pedal a little bit.
Yeah, I think that there was a couple of players being rested. Obviously, they've qualified quite in a high position going into the final series, so they were set with that. This game didn't mean much to Comets, but obviously Uni didn't stop because they had a lot to play for. But I do feel for Sturt, like they did try so hard this season, and I mean a few weeks ago just playing in a cup final. But that's football.
It is. And they could have won it themselves as well. But yeah, it's unfortunate how it did play out. But for a spectator, though, all the drama that we wanted.
Yeah, when we finished the game, we were in the change room and we were like, people on their phones just like, you won't believe. Yep. Everyone was like, what? And it was like, wow, craziness.
I was working down in Norwood, so I was watching it on my phone. And I literally watched the Sturt game, and I flicked over to the Uni. And as I flicked it over, bang, the free kick, and then all the drama broke loose. Well, let's take a look at the week 1 of finals as well for the Go Sunny Solar WNPL. The two teams hosting, well, we got NTC hosting West Torrens Bacala in an elimination final. And then the qualifying final is Comets versus Salisbury Inter. So the way that the finals work now is West Adelaide get a break. And they'll be awaiting to find out who they'll meet in week 2, and that will either be Comets or Salisbury Inter, the winner of that fixture, and the loser gets a second chance out of that fixture, and they will be playing the winner of Football SA NTC or West Torrens Bacala. So we'll see how that all pays out this weekend. What's your tips?
My tips? Okay. I'm going to say that Salisbury will pull something out and they're going to beat Comets. I reckon they can. So I want Salisbury to get it on Comets. And I think NTC will take it out. I really actually rate the NTC side, so I think they'll get above that.
See how that plays out. And then I reckon if that is the case, Comets should have that following week against NTC. I reckon they'll be able to make that. And they've got a lot of revenge to get back on NTC from last year.
Yes.
So that will be an exciting fixture. But we'll see how that all plays out. Now let's have a look at the promotional playoff. It is Adelaide Uni being hosted by Modbury Vista. That's on Saturday as well down at Surface FM Stadium. A big clash there. Whoever loses will go into the WSL next season. So for Modbury Vista, they will stay in the WSL. But if they win, they'll be going into the WNPL next year. So a big game. And you know what? I think it's going to be a very tight game between these two teams. And Modbury Vista could be in with a chance in this one, but you never know.
Yeah, I reckon they could take it for sure. I think they're actually quite evenly matched teams from what I've seen and what I know about the teams. So really, it could go either way. It'd be interesting. It will be. It will be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Head down to Surface FM Stadium. All 3 games down there, so you can get all the action on Saturday. Well, there's a lot to get through today, so but we've still got a little bit more. That's why we've got Antonis Pagonis with Press for Time.
Johnny, huge news home and abroad this week. Let's start local. West Adelaide have hired Theo Tsunis from Parry Hills for the next 3 years as the new senior coach, a great appointment for them. Meanwhile, over in the UK, Ashton Ronaldo, young goalkeeper formerly of Adelaide Comets, played for Chesterfield in the EFL Trophy against Man City's under-21s, won the game and even saved a penalty in the shootout. A huge moment for the young goalkeeper. Fantastic to see.
Well, thank you so much, Antonis Pagonis. You'll be able to see Antonis Pagonis live at the Grand Final show, only 2 weeks away. It's going to be fun having him live. I don't know what he's going to do without a phone in front of him. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. He's got a crowd. He's not in his little office, or I think he's in the classroom sometimes in his bedroom. He's everywhere. So
Yeah.
wherever he has to film it. I think he even filmed it in his hotel room in Melbourne once when the lights went out. But anyway, that's coming up soon as well. All thanks to 35 Sterling down at 35 Sterling Street in Thebarton. AV Plus, your audio guys, head to them for your next presentation night or event. Also, Macron Sports Hub Adelaide, get ready for 2025 with some great gear for your club at Macron Sports Hub Adelaide, and also Shine Music and Entertainment, the home of Tom and Rose, Tommy Tequila, Dance Electric, and Electric Girl. Well, can't wait.
Can't wait.
Anyway, get following 35 Sterling on Instagram as well, like I said earlier, to find out how you can try and get one of those spots. We'd love to have the fans watching. There's only going to be a smallish crowd down there, but I'm going to be nervous. It's a bit different from filming in front of just lights and 2 cameras. So
Yeah. No, it'll be really good. I'm excited. Excited for a good show, and then obviously a great game.
It's going to be good. There's all these games happening. Cover the State League 1, State League 2, the NPL, the Go Sunny Solar WNPL, the last final for that weekend. But also we'll highlight what's happening with the one team that we'll know by that point that are already in the grand final of that league as well. So there's so much to cover. It's really good. Anyway, have a great week. Go rest up because it's a fortnight away before that grand final show. We'll see you all next week. Ali, I'll see you. That's it now. I'll see you at the grand final show.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah, see you then. Have a great week. We'll see you all next week. It's a local game.